a 1,000-point gain today itself. Let's get in Nimesh with all that he's got from in terms of an insight from the dealing room. Nimesh, it's been financials, financials, and financials.
Well, absolutely, and I guess to some extent it's also to do with the Fin Nifty expiry, because if you look at the top, top 10 gainers, the top 7 gainers of banks, and all are part of the Fin Nifty. So it looks like there is a bit of that element which is split out on the Nifty bank today. But nevertheless, there is buying as well, is what I understand, especially in private banks from the larger institutions. I guess the record highs are there, and that's backed by FI buying as well. The only, so to say, sore point is a bit of underperformance in the broader market stocks. And again, for second day running, there is a bit of profit booking in the PSU basket. So entire PSU names is where some bit of selling is visible from the larger institutions for the second day. I guess the trend of large promoter stake sales, PE stake sale continues. We saw what happened to Happiest Minds today. The stock is down 10% on the back of that 6% large block from promoter, and that trend is likely to continue until the cool off starts in early July for most of the corporates. But I guess today's large move is in the financials, and to some extent is backed by FI buying and some bit of Fin Nifty expiry as well, which is split out on the Nifty bank.
Nimesh, individual stocks, what are you picking up?
Well, a lot of action in the broader market stocks, Prashant. So the first stock is Welspun Corp, a big move on that stock and on large volumes as well. I understand for the last couple of days, some domestic mutual funds were active sellers. Today was a clean out trade, so leading long only fund and couple of large family offices were big buyers, and hence you've seen a big move on that stock today. The second stock is Apollo Tyre. Even that stock has sharply recovered from the day's low at day's high now, and on large volumes backed by FI buying. In fact, the city is now anticipating some sort of price hike across the board from tire companies. So that's keeping that stock exciting. The third stock is Inox Green. That stock is buzzing at day's high. There is a board meeting scheduled tomorrow for fundraising. I understand some large market investors are likely to invest along with the promoters in the fundraising. So that's something to track there. And the last is, in the mid-cap space, there were a couple of large blocks in very small and mid-cap companies, the likes of Tilak Nagar Industries, Dhani Services, Alchem Labs, and RK Forging. In some of them, the indication is that the promoter entity was a seller. So the disclosures on this mid-cap companies will be quite interesting post-market. But at least on few names, as I understand, the promoter entity was seller.
This the Inox Green bit, Nimesh, which is you said tomorrow. So there is this is a pref issue, and then you said some large investors are.
Well, yeah. Prashant, my sense is it's going to be a combination of both pref issue to promoters and non-promoters via warrants, and could be equity. And there is a QIP component, is what I understand. So some institutional investors will also come in, in that fundraising in Inox Green.
All right. Well, it's a buzzing, vibrant market, Nimesh, to cover, and what a time to cover it, right? So that's absolutely the case. Well, thanks for that.